Hi, I'm Coach Cheyenne. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited. Today we get to do a club fitting. I have been asked by a lot of you, what clubs do I buy? How do I know if I need a new set? Where do I get them from? What does a club fitting look like? How much does it cost? We answer the top 5 questions that ChatGPT told me are the most asked questions on the internet about club fitting. I mean, let's get started. So in a little bit, I'm about to head to the driving range. You are about to meet Derek, who is actually a golf pro as well as a Titleist club fitter. You do not have to be going to a specific company for a club fitting, so I just want to make that very clear. Derek was incredible. Titleist were just so generous with their time to let me come and try their clubs out. For all of you watching, I don't want you to be stressed out having to think you only have to go to a Titleist club fitting. In the description below, I will give you a few more places where you can go and get fitted for golf clubs. The most important thing is that you go and you do that. The brand of the club that you get fitted for is important to you and your golf swing and your budget and what your club fitter suggests is best for you. Some people just know Titleist is their brand and they go straight for it. So my first time ever, tried the Titleist club fitting. It was an incredible experience. I had tons of fun. We have great nuggets to leave you with. You get to see my shanks. You get to see me hitting it pure. That is part of the journey. Do not get stressed out if you hit a lot of bad shots. It is maybe the club that needs to be changed. I'll give you a prime example. I had a shaft which was too heavy for me and the way I swing. I needed a lighter shaft for my body to know where the end of my backswing is. So I chunked and I shanked a few shots. Derek, the alert went into his head and he's like, this is not what she likes. Let's give her a tweak. So the whole thing is tweaking to understand what your body, what your golf swing requires for your clubs. So without further ado, let's get started so you can hear from Derek, the club fitter, who actually knows what he's talking about and can guide us through what a club fitting looks like. Ask your questions in the comments. Make sure if you don't understand something, you ask us. We are going to do a part 2 with the driver and the top half of the bag, which would be my woods, at another time, and you will know why later. Make sure to watch till the end, like and subscribe if you already haven't done so, and then hopefully we will have some fun nuggets for you and make you feel very comfortable for your first ever golf fitting. Let me know in the DMs or in the comments if you have ever gotten fitted or you've been too nervous to do it, or you just don't know why you would get it done and what the advantage of it is. I hope we answer all those questions for you in today's episode. Let's go. Let's get started. All right, so we are here at the Titleist fitting. Can you believe it's my first one ever? Don't judge me, Derek. I have Derek Whipple over here who is going to be fitting me. So let's get to know Derek a little bit. Derek, where are you from?
I currently live in Richmond, British Columbia. Originally from St. John, New Brunswick.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
All right, how long have you been a club fitter?
I've been club fitting with Titleist for the last 6 seasons and a PGA Canada professional for the last 10.
We're currently here at Northview. Beautiful, great setup. How does somebody who wants to get fitted, how do they find out about this?
Right, so they can go online in any location that you are on Titleist.ca if you're in Canada, or Titleist.com if you're in the United States. And then you can research by location the nearest fitter near you.
Okay, so for all of you, I ChatGPT'd 5 of the most popular questions asked about club fitting. And I know most of you are beginner golfers, don't understand why we need to have come to a club fitting, all those good questions. So let's start with the first one. First question, what is club fitting and why is it important?
Club fitting is very important. There's so much detail that goes into it, but not to scare you away. All we want to do is get a good assessment of your natural game, position you in the right spot to get the right clubs and the right specifications that's going to best play the best golf.
Great. So essentially they're coming here and they might be leaving with a brand new set of clubs or a certain part, like maybe just irons or drivers. Like, how does that work?
Right. So when you sign up online for a Titleist fitting, you have the option to sign up for just a specific wedge fitting or a specific iron fitting or a specific driver wedge fitting. All fittings are approximately 45 minutes in length, but you can do a full bag fitting in a matter of 2 hours.
Okay, so I'm a beginner golfer, never played golf before, and I am trying to understand where to find clubs, what clubs to buy, all that stuff that goes on when you're trying to figure out golf. So now, what are my steps? I've gone online, I've set up an appointment. What are your recommendations? Doing a full bag as a beginner, or just coming and maybe trying one of the three in terms of wedge, iron, driver? Like, what would be your suggestion? Because I don't know what a fitting is and I'm already intimidated and scared and don't know if there's value in it. So what would be your recommendation for a first fitting to get done?
Right. So if you're still behind the computer, definitely stay online and go through the different selector tools that we do have for all of our product categories. We have a ball selector tool, a wedge selector tool, iron selector tool. That's all going to help you get a little bit more information of what you're going to be prepared to kind of look at. So it's going to give you the opportunity to preview what you're going to be getting when you get to the Titleist fitting.
Right, but is your suggestion to come and do a full bag, or should they come and do like an irons first? Like, what would you do first?
First thing I would do is close to the hole. So when we look at the golf game, we look at the short game. So it's better to get your ball fitted, your putter and your wedges fitted, and then continually go out into your 7-iron, into your long game gapping, and then finish off with the driver fitting.
That is some incredible insight, because most beginner golfers won't even think about figuring out the ball. They just be like, oh, let's buy the cheapest ball. But that would make all the sense.
The ball is everything that we do. Everything revolves around the ball. Every ball does a different thing. So certain balls spin higher, they fly higher, they go further, go shorter. So we would always say that if you're playing a different ball every game, then you really don't have any reference of what's going on. So please find the right ball for you. Stick with that ball, play with that ball, so you can have a relationship with the ball and understand how it's going to play.
If you enjoyed part 1 of this video, stay tuned for next week as we will answer 3 more questions in part 2. And the following week, we will answer questions 4 and 5 from ChatGPT, the most asked questions for how to get fitted with golf clubs and what that looks like. Thanks so much for watching. In the description below, you will also find both part 2 and part 3 links if you want to continue educating yourself on what it is to get fitted for golf clubs. The most important and asked question that I get from every single student. Stay tuned for part 2. See you next week.